everybody, my name's Julie. I'm from Virgo Moon Craft Co. This is a journal that I just completed. I will list it in my Etsy store very soon. I just wanted to do a YouTube video first to let everybody see it. If you hear my kids in the background, they're home, distance learning still, so you may hear them from time to time. So all my journals, I do a little tassel, and I add a keychain, either crystal or geode to all my journals because they're beautiful. We have some Palo Santo, a labradorite piece, little glass bead from the 1920s, some adventuring. And then in this one we have some buttons, more Palo Santo, petrified wood. This is vintage turquoise from the 70s, and there's some more old buttons in here, a cute little glass mushroom. This is vintage lace for the tie, and then this doily will come with it, and I think it's just precious, beautiful. Gypsy Rose Papery helped me a lot with the cover. I could not figure out what I wanted to do. I had a plan. Once I had the fabric on, it just didn't look right, so she really helped me with the cover, and I really appreciate it. She's a huge inspiration to me for junk journaling. She's wonderful. If you've not checked her out, check her page out. She's great. She has a lot of journals and how-tos, and I've learned so much from her. So here we go. Front inside pocket has a lot of space. You could probably fit like 20 more tags in here. These are all the journal, or the buttons you will see in this journal. They're all from the 20s and 30s. Sewing detail and stamp details on a lot of things. This was a rub off. I really thought that turned out cool. Little punch outs, and this is a cute little card. I did a craft swap with Mary from the Paper Turtle, who also does a lot of amazing videos, and I just distressed it with Tim Holtz ink. Inside pocket for more stuff. This is coffee dyed, sewed it on. I dyed everything in here myself. This is berry dyed blue. I'm not sure how it's showing up on the camera because sometimes it doesn't, it looks gray, but it's a really pretty blue, and you have all the little specks left from the berries. I think it just looks lovely. This is like a piece from a oil painting book that I got. Coffee dyed legal pad. So we all struggle with scrapbook paper and the white backing, right? So I've just been coffee dyeing everything, and it makes my life so much easier. I don't have to like fight to cover up too much white, and then just some fussy cut flowers on there. So that's made my life like so much easier. This is a Tim Holtz vellum piece that I cut out and attached to heavy cardstock for journal swap. This is another old button. It's really, I don't know if you can see the flash on it, but it's pretty. Little mortar and pestle, and then this is graph paper that I ordered, and I just love it, and I coffee dyed it. Some stamping. I use my Cricut to cut everything. I used to spend days cutting down my scrapbook, pieces from 12 by 12 to 11.5 by, or 11 by 8.5. My Cricut has made my life a million times easier. So I made this pocket with it. I put in the measurements because I hate measuring things by hand. I just put it into Design Space, cut this out, and then my Cricut drew this flower. So I love my Cricut. It makes everything much faster. This is a piece, a napkin that I got from Mary at the Paper Turtle too. I made this the same night I got the package from her because I just loved it, and this lace came with it. So I just trimmed the flowers and added another old button. And then this is a card, Pan Am card that has vellum on it. More dyed paper. Like I said, I've been dyeing everything. So this is yellow cardstock that I dyed and then added washi to. Cute little canvas. I thought this would be cool to put like pin backs in or something. So I put that in. Old paper, And I love the autumn scene that goes with this yellow. I think it turned out really well. So I have two things that I do in the middle of a signature. One is I try to have a scene. So it's just a beautiful, you know, middle scene. You open up and you can pin things to, of course, but I just like to have a scene. I use wax thread, so there should be no slippage or anything. They're nice and tight, and the wax thread is just the best to bind for me. Some fabric washi tape, journal spot, and there's the flip out. I'm really feeling the autumn vibes right now. I love how this page turned out. I just collaged it. This is a piece of paper from a Sears Roebuck's catalog that is awesome. I can't even go into how much I love it because it would be a half-hour video. This is an envelope. I picked up a pack of these at a thrift store. I think it's called Mullen paper. Correct me if I'm wrong. I've used almost all of it. I just adore it. Another pocket with some vintage music paper, washi, and then just a few little tags. This is a card that's blank. Some more vintage lace that we sewed on. This is a Tim Holtz wallpaper sample. It comes in a pack. They're fantastic. So on the back is plenty of writing space. Added a couple charms. This little fussy cut bird. This button is really cool. It is made of vegetable starch. It's called vegetable ivory, I believe. So I felt like it went perfect in this journal. Little applique I got at Joann's. Washi tape fussy cut moon. This is the more of the berry dyed paper that I do. Cute little pocket. This has plenty of space for more stuff, and then a matching tag. I add a bookmark to all of my journals, and I use faux suede, and this is agate that was dyed, and I thought it's just beautiful, so it went well with the journal. This is a tea bag that I got in a box that I subscribe to. I've used these in 3 journals so far because I just think they're perfect, bright color, and with the little see-through window, they're wonderful. Another little vellum pocket with just some fun little tags that I distressed. Little redwood tree. I'm from California, so I have a lot of love for very big trees. Some more hand-dyed paper. This is the other piece from the ocean oil painting book. I just thought it was lovely. More coffee dyed paper. This is just a little astrological chart with moon phases for a little journal spot. These little, I think they're called mini clips. They're Tim Holtz. They're perfect for junk journals because they're smaller and they hold tight. Like, you're not going to have stuff falling out of your journal with those. This is a flower pack that we actually planted in our yard, and I saved it because it was just too cute. And let's face it, we all are a tiny bit of hoarders with when we make junk journals. This is a coffee dyed envelope, and inside it has coffee dyed paper to write on. I've been dyeing everything, so this is just medium cardstock that I coffee dyed. Same thing with this. This was a 12 by 12 scrapbook piece, and I coffee dyed it because it was too white for me, and I love how it turned out. It's got that vintage feel that we love. And then the other side, it's coffee dyed. Little crow stamp. This also came from Mary at the Paper Turtle. I thought it was adorable, and I distressed it pretty heavily and thought it would go nice in the journal. Little key stamp. And then the other thing I do is I put one of these. I love this paper. I will never not buy it, and I try to have one in the middle of a signature in case somebody needs to have a full page to write. It's perfect for that. Another piece from my Sears Roebuck's catalog. I do sell them in my store packs, so if you're interested, you can check those out in my shop too. More dyed paper. love how this page turned out. Vintage lace and some new washi tape that just came in. I thought it looked really cute. Another wallpaper sample that I distressed. Plenty of writing space on the back and then on the page behind it. This came from a old book. It was like 1949, I think. It says Poem About Sparrows. Love the original aging, natural aging, I should say. Misty Mountains, because who doesn't love those? Another old button. You can kind of maybe see the flash on it. Tag with vintage lace. This is really old lace. This is like naturally aged. Some of the stuff you find at thrift stores is priceless for this stuff, right? And then on the back, I kind of left it, you know, for the person to do what they wanted. And then I added a little wax stamp. And that's it. Just back in the binding, I did an invisible binding on it. So this is going to be linked really soon in my store. I'll put the link to my Etsy in the description, and I hope to make some more videos. I want to do some like thrift hauls and stuff too. So thanks for bearing with me for my first video, and I'll see y'all later.